안녕. Today we'll talk about 은는 이가, the video I've been dreading to make because it's so complicated. There's so much to talk about, so much to explain, and there are already many good videos out there. So I've been thinking, why would I make another video, add one more video to that? But somehow I was motivated recently to make a video about it. Yeah, so here I am. And one thing to say beforehand is I think it takes time until you feel comfortable using it. So just relax, listen to the explanation, but yeah, try to get the general sense of it to understand how they are used generally, but just make mistakes in your daily conversation, in your real speech. I think it's totally fine when you're a learner. I think it's okay to make mistakes, yeah, if you understand the general concept. And one day you'll feel more comfortable and you'll be more accurate in using the right marker. Yeah. So let's begin with how they are formed, the form. So subject markers, there are 은 and 는. And 은 comes after a consonant, like 물은, 책은, 수업은. And 는 comes after a vowel sound, so 저는, 커피는, 회의는. Right? And topic markers, there's 이 and 가. 이 comes after a consonant, like 집이, 미팅이, 이름이. And 가 comes after a vowel sound, 차가, 의자가, 회의가. Right? But there's something to remember. Sometimes the sound changes a little bit. Let me introduce a few of them. Like 저 plus 가, I becomes 제가, not 저가. I think it is to make the pronunciation easier. 제가. And 나, the casual I, 나 plus 가 becomes 내가, not 나가. And 이것 plus 이, this thing as a subject, is 이게. You can also say 이것이 without shortening it, but you can also say 이게. And 저것 plus 이 becomes 저게, and 그것 plus 이 becomes 그게. Okay. And more important and more complicated part, usages. So today I'll start with 은는, introduce some usages, and then talk about 이가, and then I'll compare the two. So if you're a beginner level learner, or if you don't want to go into too much details, then you can just look at the beginning, 은는 and 이가 separately, and skip the comparison of the two. Okay, so 은는 first. It's called the topic marker or topic marking particles, but I'll use the term topic marker because it's shorter and simpler. Yeah, it is used to introduce a topic or switch to a new topic. For example, 저는 서울에 살아요. 올리비아는 어디에 살아요? Yeah, so you introduce yourself, 저는, and then you switch to a new topic, 올리비아는. What about you, Olivia? 올리비아는. And 주말에는 뭐 해요? Yeah, on the weekend, what do you do? So you've been talking about some other topic, and then you want to talk about the weekend. So 주말에는 뭐 해요? And 취미는 뭐예요? Your hobby, what is it? So this time you want to bring up a topic of hobby, 취미. So you add 는, 취미는 뭐예요? And 오늘 회의는 몇 시죠? Today's meeting, when is it? What time is it? Yeah, 오늘 회의, you want to bring up a new topic. 오늘 회의는 몇 시죠? What time is it? And the next usage number 2 is contrast. It's used a lot. For example, 콜라는 없는데 사이다는 있어요. Coke is not there, but Sprite is there. Yeah, so to show contrast, 콜라는 and 사이다는. Another example, 숙제 다 했어요. 그런데 이 문제는 못했어요. I've done all the homework, but this question, unlike other questions, I couldn't do it. 이 문제는 못했어요. contrast. 영어는 잘해요. 그런데 한국어는 잘 못해요. English I speak well, but Korean on the other hand, I can't speak well. 영어는 and 한국어는 to show contrast. Usage number 3. Topic markers can be used with something other than the subject of a sentence, like objects, adverbs, or other particles. For example, 밥 먹었는데 커피는 못 마셨어요. Coffee here is not the subject, right? It's an object. 커피를 마셨어요. Yeah, but it can be used with a topic marker. 커피는 못 마셨어요. Here probably to show contrast, right? 한국어 할 수 있는데 잘은 못해요. 잘 here is a adverb, right? 잘은 못해요. It's not like I speak it well. I can speak Korean, but I can't speak it well. 잘은 못해요. And 집에서는 일 안 해요. At home, I don't work. Yeah, 집에서, it's not a subject, right? It's an expression of location. 집에서는 can be added to it to show that you work other places. But 집에서는, unlike other places, at home, I don't work. And 서울에는 처음 와봤어요. To Seoul, it's my first time. It's my first time to come to Seoul. Yeah, 서울에는, yeah, here as well, you can add 는. And we'll move on to 이가, subject markers. The major usage is when you are answering to the question of 누가 and 뭐가. Yeah, then when you answer, it sounds natural to use blah blah 이가. Like 누가 왔어요? Who came? 민지가 왔어요. 민지 came. Yeah, 누가? 민지가. And 뭐가 고장났어요? What broke? And 에어컨이 고장났어요. The AC broke. 네, 뭐가? 에어컨이. When you answer the question of 누가 and 뭐가, you use 이 or 가. 어디가 아파요? Where's the pain? What body part hurts? 배가 아파요. My stomach hurts. 어디가? 배가. And another usage when you're emphasizing the subject and it has the meaning of none other than blah blah. Yeah. For example, 진이는 왔는데 진아가 안 왔어요. 네. 진이 came but 진아, none other than 진아 didn't come. TV가 안 켜져요? 아니요, 에어컨이 안 켜져요. 네. The TV doesn't turn on? No, AC doesn't turn on. You want to emphasize the subject AC. 에어컨이 안 켜져요. The next one. 햄버거 먹고 싶다고요? 아니요, 이게 먹고 싶다고요. 피자가. Here you want to emphasize 이게 or 피자가. Yeah, none other than pizza. I want to eat. 네. So when you're emphasizing the subject, you use 이 or 가. Now we'll move on to the deeper explanations. Three differences between the two, 은는 and 이가. The first one, something that has already been mentioned, you use 은 and 는. And something that hasn't been mentioned, something that's mentioned for the first time, you use 이 or 가. For example, 옛날에 강아지 한 마리가 살았습니다. 그런데 그 강아지는 말을 할 수 있었어요. Yeah, long time ago, once upon a time, there lived a dog. 네, 한 강아지가. It's mentioned the first time, so you use 가 here. And then 그런데 그 강아지는 it was already mentioned before, so 그런데 그 강아지는 말을 할 수 있었어요. He could talk. Yeah. Another example. 그 반에 민수라는 아이가 있어요. 그런데 그 아이는 말이 너무 많아요. In that class, there's a kid called 민수. 민수라는 아이가 mentioned for the first time 있어요. 그런데 그 아이는 mentioned for the second time 말이 너무 많아요. but he speaks a lot and he speaks a lot. Very talkative. 말이 너무 많아요. Another example. 저희 팀에 일본 사람이 한 명 있어요. 근데 그 사람은 한국어를 못해요. So in my team there's a Japanese 일본 사람이 한 명 있어요. The first time it's mentioned, 일본 사람이. 근데 그 사람은, the second time it's mentioned, 근데 그 사람은 한국어를 못해요. But he doesn't speak Korean. Yeah. Okay, difference number 2. When you use the topic marker, the emphasis is on the verb or verb phrase, or you can say the new information is the verb phrase. But when you use the subject marker, the subject is the new information or has the emphasis. For example, 그 아이는 진짜 똑똑해요. 진짜 똑똑해요 is the new information. You've already been talking about the kid, and the new information, 진짜 똑똑해요. There's the emphasis. But let's say you're talking about some children and blah blah가 똑똑해요, and the other person says 진아가 똑똑해요? 아니요, 민수가 똑똑해요. Then 똑똑해요 is an old information. Somebody is smart, yeah. But you want to say 민수가 똑똑해요. 민수 is the new information or the emphasis, has the emphasis, right? Then 민수가 똑똑해요. You use the subject marker. Another example. 저는 요리할게요. Here, 요리할게요 has the emphasis or it's the new information. But 제가 요리할게요. 제가. Yeah. We're talking about different kinds of chores, house chores. It's already talked about. The tasks have already been talked about. And I want to say, I want to do the cooking. Then you say, 제가 요리할게요. 제가 is the new information. Okay. And another one. 저는 한국 사람이고 미나는 프랑스 사람이에요. And 제가 한국 사람이고 미나가 프랑스 사람이에요. These two sentences. If you use the topic marker, the emphasis is on 한국 사람이고 and 프랑스 사람이에요. But when you use the subject marker, 제가 and 미나가 have the emphasis. So when you use 제가 and 미나가 in that situation, people already know that there's a Korean person and a French person, but they don't know who's who. In that case, you use the subject marker. 제가 한국 사람이고 미나가 프랑스 사람이에요. And the third difference between 은는 and 이가, 은는 cannot be used with the subject of embedded sentences, but 이가 can be used with the subject of embedded sentences. Yeah, we better look at the example. 수박은 한국 사람들이 좋아하는 과일이에요. The embedded part here is 한국 사람들이 좋아하는 과일. Yeah. So the subject of the embedded, the part that's inserted inside the whole sentence, 한국 사람들이 좋아하는, 한국 사람들이, E is used, right? Subject marker. Here you cannot say 한국 사람들은 좋아하는 과일이에요. Maybe you can use it, but it changes the meaning. It has the nuance that 수박은 한국 사람들은 좋아하는 과일이에요. Watermelon is what Koreans like, but other people don't like. It has the nuance that other people of other countries don't like watermelons. Another example. 아빠는 오늘 일이 늦게 끝난다고 하셨어요. Yeah, I used 오늘 일이 늦게 끝난다 instead of 오늘 일은 늦게 끝난다, right? So in the embedded sentence, I used 일이. Another example. 진아 씨는 다음 주에 출장이 있다고 했어요. Gina said she has a business trip next week. So embedded sentence. 다음 주에 출장이 있다. I didn't say 다음 주에 출장은 있다. Yeah. If you say that, it sounds a little different. Yeah. She said she has business trip next week, but she doesn't have something else. Yeah, but if there's no emphasis on 출장, Then you just say 진아 씨는 다음 주에 출장이 있다고 했어요. Okay. As usual, I prepared some questions. This time, I put blanks in sentences. You choose 는 or 이가 and put them in the blanks. First one, 이거 blank 알겠어요. 그런데 저거 blank 아직 모르겠어요. I know this one, but I don't think I know that one. Yeah. This one is contrast, right? So you say 이거는 알겠어요. 그런데 저거는 아직 모르겠어요. Contrast, 는. The next one, 청소 좋아요. 요리 blank 안 좋아요. I like cleaning. Cooking, on the other hand, I don't like. This one is also a contrast. So 청소 좋아요. 요리는 안 좋아요. The next one, after talking about myself, 올리비아 blank 주말에 뭐 했어요? So what about you, Olivia? What did you do on the weekend? You're switching the topic. Then you would say 올리비아는 주말에 뭐 했어요? The next one, 누가 이거 먹었어요? 진아 blank 먹었어요. Yeah, who ate this? Gina ate it. Yeah, when you're answering the question 누가, you use the subject marker 이가. So 진아가 먹었어요. The next one, 테이블에 뭐가 있어요? 핸드폰 blank 있어요. On the table, what is there? Cell phone is there. Yeah. This one is the answer to the question 뭐가. You use the subject marker 이가. Here, 핸드폰이 있어요. The next question. 일본은 잘 몰라요. 그런데 한국 blank, 한국 드라마 봐서 좀 알아요. I don't know Japan very well, but Korea, I've watched Korean dramas, so I know a little bit. Here it's a contrast, right? So 한국은, 그런데 한국은 한국 드라마 봐서 좀 알아요. The next one. 안녕하세요. 저 blank 올리비아라고 해요. Yeah. Hello, I'm Olivia. I am called Olivia. blah blah라고 해요. This one is when you're introducing a topic, right? So topic marker. 저는 올리비아라고 해요. The next one. 이거 올리비아가 했어요? 아니요, 민수 blank 했어요. Did you do this, Olivia? No, Minsu did. Yeah, with this one you want to emphasize the subject. None other than Minsu did it. So you use the subject marker. 아니요, 민수가 했어요. The next one. 이거는 진아 blank 좋아하는 과자예요. This is the snack that Gina likes. Yeah, it's an embedded sentence, right? 진아가 좋아하는 과자. I said the answer. 진아가 좋아하는 과자. So in the embedded sentence, you use 이가 for the subject of the embedded sentence. The next one. 여기는 외국인 많이 사는 동네예요. Here, this is a neighborhood where many foreigners live. Yeah, this one is also an embedded sentence. So 외국인이 subject marker. 외국인이 많이 사는 동네예요. And 저희 사무실에 큰 화초 blank 있거든요. 근데 그 화초 blank 과장님이 집에서 가져온 거예요. There's a big plant in my office, and the plant is what the manager brought from home. Okay, this one is in the first sentence, 화초 was mentioned for the first time, and in the second sentence, the second time, right? So in the first sentence, subject marker, 화초가 있거든요. 근데 그 화초는, the second time, topic marker, 근데 그 화초는 과장님이 집에서 가져온 거예요. The next question, 저는 아무 데서나 잘 자는데 이 소파에서 blank 못 자요. I can sleep anywhere but on this couch I cannot sleep. On this couch, on the other hand, unlike other places. So contrast. 이 소파에서는 못 자요. The next one. 한국어 하는데 잘 blank 못해요. I speak Korean, but I can't speak it well. This one is after an adverb, 잘. So you cannot use the subject marker. Subject marker 이가 can only be used with subjects. So here you can use 은 or 는. In the sentence, 잘은 못해요. It's not like I speak it well. I do speak Korean, but it's not like I speak it well. 잘은 못해요. The next one. 다른 멤버 다 괜찮은데 진호 씨하고 blank 일 못하겠어요. Yeah, maybe he's a weird person, annoying person. Other members are all okay, but with Jino, I don't think I can work with him. Yeah. So here you want to show contrast. Unlike other members, with Jino, I can't work. And there's already another marker, 하고, so you cannot use the subject marker. This is not a subject, so you can only use topic markers. In this case, 는. 진호 씨하고는 일 못하겠어요. With him, unlike other members, I cannot work together. 진호 씨하고는 일 못하겠어요. Okay, I think I've been rushing through all the explanation and example sentences, but I hope that it was helpful. Yeah, if you have any questions, write me a comment. Yeah, I'm also learning by making these videos, so yeah, if you ask me any questions, it will help me think more about it, and it helps me think about other aspects of these grammar points. So yeah, that was it for today. So I'll see you again in my next video. 안녕, 또 만나요.